can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Position.
Sorry you need...
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. I've only been a part of the Red Waves. What do you need? Really? I've already learned to... You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. It's been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer, and good cheer. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the Skeever, son.
I once captained a ship called the Argent Rat.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynes Grove this time.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy. Dressed like that. You can't go to a... I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer dwelling in this little soiree. Arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy.
My lateness is
Your
due to
invitation,
getting lost
please.
on the way up this godforsaken mountain.
Thank you, Mom.
Desire to
Go
actually
right in.
arrive late. I prefer to arrive. Now then, here's...
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
Have you found it difficult to get provisions lately? I can scarcely feed the staff in my palace.
We've had the same troubles.
We must keep faith in ourselves.
Ah,
and divine.
yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me
Ambassador,
more
I
about
am
yourself.
so sorry to
What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Yes, what do you need? Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Travel has become dangerous of late.
You speak truly. Have you heard any interesting rumors of late?
I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems like every blacksmith in Skyrim...
What can I get for you, ma'am? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
After all, Yorlin works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Altmeri Dominion put aside their differences.
And we once again
Prosperity is good for everyone.
Yes.
What can I get
agree
for
with
you?
Have you heard any news from the other parts of Skyrim? I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems like every blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal of Yorlin Greymane. It's not really a fair comparison, if you ask me. After all, Yorlin works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
Are you enjoying the party?
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Excellent. I'll leave you
What
to
can I get for you, ma'am? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment. Until next time.
I heard Ellen wins.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
This firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
Yes, I agree with you. Have you heard any news from the other parts of Skyrim?
I'm not sure that it's news, but... lately it seems like every blacksmith in Skyrim...
I trust that this is just the beginning of a... Oh. and mutually beneficial.
Not really a fair comparison, if you ask me. After all, Yorlin works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
Please, help yourself to more wine.
What can I get for you?
We've got our hands full dealing with the storm cloaks.
Have you tried the wine?
What about you?
It's better than anything.
I've spent
in the
many
Blue
hours in
Palace.
council meetings lately grappling with that problem.
With any
Yes,
luck,
what do you need?
a worthy hero will step forward and solve
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
These storm cloaks are nothing more than an armed mob. This war won't last much longer. Yes, I agree with you. Have you heard any news from the other parts of Skyrim?
I came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on their way to Skyrim, but so far, I've been disappointed.
Has grown ugly. Frawley agrees.
Well enough, I suppose. Elenwen puts a great deal of effort into these parties, and it shows. I just wonder what her real motivations are. That woman is inscrutable. Good speaking with you.
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a
The
likely
Empire is
looking
fortunate to have the support of the Thalmor during this difficult time,
You
don't
there,
you think?
Servant girl. What's your name, dear?
I am the steward of Whiterun.
Something to eat?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
No.
Truth be told, I'd be more comfortable if I were back there.
I just wanted to get a
I
better look
nervous
at
in
you.
the company of so many
I like
worthies.
what I see.
I hope you're enjoying it. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
Yes, sir.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
I did see something interesting not long ago. There
The
were several
Thalmor
Khajiit
Justiciars
camped
are
outside the
so
walls of
often
Whiterun.
misunderstood.
Seems they've been
Our
traveling
primary
around
goal
Skyrim
is to reserve the worship following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat, the Empire. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later.
Yes, what do you need? Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
It's been some time since I've had any news from elsewhere in Skyrim.
Do enjoy
What have you
yourself.
heard?
I heard those mages up in Winterhold have been...
What can I get for you?
How many dragons there
I hope
are
you're
in
enjoying your... I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment.
But I'm sure they're exaggerating.
Yeah.
They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence, so they can save us from the dragons.
I'm so glad could attend today.
Have you found it difficult to get provisions lately? I I can scarcely feed the staff in my palace.
I've spent many hours
We're
in
not
council
supposed to
meetings
talk
lately
to
grappling
There are
with that
words
problem.
spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
I came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on their way to Skyrim.
I find these parties
But so
such
far,
a dreadful
I've
bore.
been disappointed. Good speaking with you.
Oh?
Are the dragons frightening
Something
your
interesting, I
people
hope.
as much as they're frightening mine?
I've spent many hours in council
I
meetings
don't know.
lately grappling with that
I don't
problem.
want to do anything that might
We
offend
must keep
Ellenwood.
faith in ourselves.
There is a lot of
and
money
the
at stake,
divines.
after all. I don't think so. Sorry. I would love to help you, but Ellenwood can be very vindictive. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Heard any interesting gossip lately?
Now that I think on it, these
I did
parties
hear
are a
something
great.
rather
I hope
interesting
you're
the other
enjoying
day.
the music.
Have
now.
you tried the wine? It's better than anything in the Blue Palace. I beg your pardon? You must have me mistaken for someone else. I am Elisif, widow of High King Torrig and Jarl of Solitude. Lucky for you, I possess a forgiving nature, and I'm not easily insulted. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am.
I find these parties such a dreadful bore. Oh? Something interesting, I hope.
We've
I
got our
don't
hands
know.
full dealing with the
I don't
storm
want to do anything
folks.
that might
What
offend.
about you?
I don't think so.
spent many hours-
Sorry.
Trust me.
I would
There's
love
no
to
place
help
better
you,
to
but
forge relationships
Ellenwood can
with the
be very
movies.
vindictive.
I don't recall seeing you
wouldn't
at
want
one
to
of
get on
these
her
before,
bad side.
and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. Until next time.
With the soldiers all fighting in the war, there's nobody to hunt down the bandits. Travel has become dangerous of late.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's been some time since I've had any news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
Have you visited
See that
Rorikstead?
disgusting drunk over
No matter
there?
how harsh the
A
winter,
high-ranking
the
official in the
crops
East
that grow there
Empire
never
Company, believe it or not.
Even when every other farm in the hold is barely scraping by,
Until
the
next
harvest at Rorikstead is always
What does a
bountiful.
fellow need to do to get a
Is
drink
it good
around
fortune?
here?
The blessings of the divine.
Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalan, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation. Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
I hope they'll serve the roast venison
Wonderful.
with the green sauce
I
that
can
we had
begin to
last
repay
while.
your generosity
That was delicious.
immediately. Say on, friend.
Have you heard any news from the other parts of Skyrim?
Well, there might be nothing.
Is that all?
I've heard that the
My
feud
friend,
between the Grey
you've
Maids
come
and
to
the
the
Battle
right
Lords of
person.
Whiterun.
You could say that causing a scene
Probably our Grey
is somewhat
Maids
of a
could be
specialty
Battle
of
Lords have
mine.
abducted one of her sons.
Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Yes? Of course. I'll be waiting by... Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Mistress, I speak figuratively. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Fralia Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted one of her sons.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Stormcloak. My coffers are running dry.
I've spent many hours in council meetings.
Did you see those robes
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the What was that?
Here after all.
You can't hide from me. Nobody here now.
Is someone there? Must be my imagination. I was just hearing things. Now you're mine! Can't beat me! You don't have a chance! Hide from me. I'll let you live. This time.
I'll see you burn! You'll make a fine run, cat!
But I need that money. I earned it. I had my own expenses, you know.
Huh? Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful. Presume. We have...